Hello, this is Coach Nathan here with MeetRx yet again with another success story, this time with our Australian friend, Grant. So, hello, Grant. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. It is 11 p.m. here in Canada. And what time is it where you are right now?
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday.
Wow, so you're actually from the future. No, I'm just kidding. All right, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'll start out by asking you, what was your health like before the carnivore diet?
Before the diet, I thought I was pretty healthy until I actually started the diet. I was on a pretty high carb diet. I ate a lot of vegetables like Monday to Friday, and I'd use like the weekend to get some meat in and what I thought was the cheat day. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis in 2013. Um, and I didn't start the carnivore diet until 2020. Um, yeah, and I used to actually have a few beers on the weekend, which in turn made me very bloated. I had the classic beer gut or the man gut, which most people would know. Had a high percentage of body fat, even though during the week I trained a lot. Like I did go to the gym a lot, and I play AFL, Australian football, for my local footy club. But I didn't get really much results from that. I was still just had a high percentage of body fat, a lot of bloating, and with the ulcerative colitis, I went to the bathroom maybe 2, 3 times a day, and I just thought that was probably normal for me with the colitis. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did before the diet. I saw Joe Rogan comment. He actually said your body is like a race car, and if you put bad stuff into a race car, then it's not going to perform the best. And that's probably the perfect way to sum up the carnivore diet for me. Since I've started doing it, I just feel amazing. So
Mhm.
yeah.
How did you initially hear of the carnivore diet?
Uh, I first heard it from my personal trainer, Next Level Performance. His name's Kieran. He works at my local gym. He was doing it himself at the time, and I did probably 2 months of research because I was a bit skeptical at the time. Um, yeah, and I looked on YouTube. I followed ShawnBaker on Instagram. I looked at meatrx.com. I saw all the success stories. I saw a few stories that are very similar to mine with the ulcerative colitis. Yeah, and after a while, I just convinced myself that I had to give it a really red hot go, and I've been doing it for 8 to 9 months now.
Very nice. Wow. So, what are some of the symptoms on ulcerative colitis?
When I first got it, I was actually really quite sick. I was in hospital for 3 weeks. So I had to take a lot of medication. The symptoms are like diarrhea, blood, um, dehydration. I did lose a lot of weight back then, but when I came out of hospital, I put it straight back on. Um, yeah, I was taking a lot of medication, but this year I've dropped down to the lowest medication possible. Yeah, so I still take the lowest medication I can take. It's called mesalazine, Salofolk. And yeah, doing the carnivore diet, I don't really have any bloating issues. My gut health is amazing. Yeah, normal, pretty much normal bowel movements. It's just like it was before I got diagnosed, I guess.
Yeah, that's impressive. Were you ever able to connect the dots that it might have been what you were eating and your health condition?
No, no, it didn't even occur to me that it could be food. I don't even know if the food is what gave me ulcerative colitis. My dad had it as well, so it could be genetic. I don't think doctors really know where colitis comes from, but the healing process on the carnivore diet has been amazing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit about the healing process?
Just the overall general well-being. Like, I got the colitis in 2013. But yeah, now it's just like it was before. I've got normal bowel movements, my gut health, the bloating's gone. I've lost all my body fat. My energy during the day is just incredible. I wake up feeling awesome. I go to bed at night feeling awesome. I sleep 8 hours a night, every night. I've switched the body fat to muscle mass at the gym, which I found really hard to do before because I was training a lot. I don't think my training has changed much, but the difference in the results is massive. So yeah, increased muscle mass. I've lost 10 kilos. I was about 85 kilos before I started the diet. That was mostly body fat. Now I'm down to 75 and it's mostly just muscle. Sometimes I even train twice a day. I've got that much energy. I'll go to the gym in the morning and run in the afternoon. So yeah, that's a pretty big turnaround.
Yeah.
Pretty big turnaround. I thought I trained hard before the diet and now I've got so much energy I can do all that as well. So yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. That's what a lot of people who hit the gym a lot say is that they need their carbs for energy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty clear to me that you don't need carbs for energy. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, well, what would you say a day of eating is like for you now compared to how you ate before?
Massively different. Massively. I used to do the 6 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner with snacks in between. And yeah, it's completely different now. Now I don't even eat breakfast. I wake up in the morning, I have bone broth and some amino acids, and I don't eat until around 10 o'clock. It's not spot on every day, but I try to go 10 and 4. So I eat my first meal at 10. It's usually a lot of eggs, salmon, chicken, bacon. I eat the same thing in the morning most days because I eat it at work, and then I change up my meals at night. I eat at home. Try to go 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Sometimes it's a bit later, so I'll have steak and eggs, or I'll have a slow cooked meat with some eggs. It's always with eggs. Yeah, pork belly, stuff like that. Roast, big chunks of roast meats, but always with eggs on the side. And yeah, I won't eat again until 10 o'clock the next day. So I'm doing the fasting as well. And yeah, it's just amazing. Yeah, I have no cravings. Yeah. The only thing which is a bit odd on the carnivore diet, some people don't really like, is I do drink black coffee. Like, that's one thing I do. But hey, yeah.
Mhm. That's fine. I won't tell anybody. So,
Well, I just did.
well, yeah. Oh, don't worry. I drink coffee too. So,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, some don't, some can't tolerate it. Same thing with eggs and dairy. Some can't
yeah,
tolerate them. So,
yeah. I don't do much dairy. I've never been big on milk and that. I do have some cheese sometimes with my meal in the morning, but I'll steer clear of the dairy. It's mainly just the meat and the eggs.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I understand. Yeah. Like
yeah,
I said, some can't on the carnivore diet. It just doesn't sit well with them with
yeah,
eggs or with dairy. So do whatever works for you, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
and it sounds like it's working really well for you. You look very well. I've seen your before and after picture.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good photo. I wish I had a shirtless photo of the before. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks great and it looks like it's working. And did you ever think before going back to your ulcerative colitis days, did you ever think that you would ever find any relief for it?
Not as good as this. No way. I just thought I'd be obviously bloated and going to the toilet a lot. Um, I just thought that's what life would be. Yeah, this year's just been a massive turnaround. with all the extra side effects of energy and fat loss and all of that, it's just been incredible. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you hear that a lot from people. They weren't able to connect the dots between their health conditions and the way they were eating. And they also thought that it was permanent. Just you're born with certain health problems. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's awesome. So hopefully we're able to reach more Australians this way, because like you said, you only know 2 other people in Australia who've tried it. I'm sure you don't know all Australians, but it seems like it's like that. We had a joke here in Canada. If you tell someone from the States that you're from Canada, they're like, "Oh, do you know Kevin from Canada?"
yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's a
I
big
know
place.
Kevin. Yeah. So yeah, but no, it seems to be it is kind of started in North America, the carnivore craze, and it's just been spreading all over the world now. So
Yeah.
hopefully we're able to reach a lot of people with this message that they do not need to go vegan, they do not need medications and surgery, and they can help fix their conditions through the way they eat. So.
Yeah, definitely.
So if there was any advice you would give a younger Grant who is maybe listening to this and had the same health conditions, maybe considering the carnivore diet, what would you maybe tell them?
I would have jumped on it straight away, 100%. That's probably the only thing I do regret, is that I didn't know about it. I had no idea. I'm 35 now. I wonder, if I was 25 when I started and I'd been doing it for 10 years, how fit would I be? Because I've only been doing it for 9 months and my fitness and health has just gone through the roof. So imagine where you'd be after years and years of doing it.
Yeah, that's incredible. It's only 9 months. Wow.
Yeah.
That's very inspiring and very powerful testimony. So I really hope that a lot of people with your condition can hear this and hopefully turn their lives around and for the better. So thank you very much, Grant.
I definitely hope the message does get to, even if it's just one person, man, I'd be happy with that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Grant, for sharing that with us. And you're on the MeetRx community. So hopefully we see you around and able to see your progress and be able to help a lot of people with this. So,
yeah.
All right. Thanks
awesome.
a lot.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
Yep. Have a good night.
Thanks. You too.